Coach, what's your message with Ohio State on the schedule?
Respect Ohio State elite program. But we're not showing up to admire them. We've got speed, we've got a plan, and we're coming to compete for 4 quarters. If they slip for a second, we'll make them pay.
And Coach, what's the key against Maryland this week? The key is us. If we handle our business, they're playing our game. We're faster, we're deeper, and we're going to set the tempo from snap one. Respect to Maryland, but in this stadium, under these lights, it's simple. Don't blink.
Ohio State, they land first, and Maryland starts chasing.
Chasing? Maryland's up tempo. Ohio State hates fast teams. They get stretched.
Tempo doesn't matter if you can't block. Buckeyes live in the backfield.
One quick drive, one turnover. Maryland steals it.
Not happening. Ohio State closes.
Can Coach Walker go back-to-back in the Big Ten? Maryland's 5-1 and plays warp speed, the exact tempo Ohio State struggles with. If Walker can slow the game and win early downs, Buckeyes roll. If not, Maryland turns this into a track meet, and that's dangerous.
Game at Ohio Stadium. Keys are simple. Start fast, win the trenches, and finish drives. Play up tempo, protect the ball, and hit one explosive early to quiet this crowd. If the Terps don't land first, this can get ugly quick.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Owen Tangent. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a man on the right. Off and running. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out.
Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight to throw.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that. We'll have it 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
And how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Cabrera. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown! Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
It's 21-21. That's embarrassing. We're Ohio State and we're letting them feel equal. Not anymore. Defense, tighten up and make every snap hurt. Offense, stop the Q stuff. Win first down and take this game. No penalties, no busted checks, no mercy. Next score is ours and we break their confidence. Move.
Time at Ohio Stadium, 21-21, and this is a fist fight. Ohio State's key: win the line, get stops, and cash in the red zone. Maryland's key: keep the tempo, hit one explosive, and steal a takeaway. First team to blink loses.
I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Dropping back, it's Cabrera. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Buckeyes had this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score.
It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
To throw, it's Cabrera. Looking for a huge play. Makes a catch down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Ohio State. They move on top here on the 4th. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
To help this defense on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
It's in fourth down territory. It's fourth and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation...
They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships.
They'll have to settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat, and that will do it. This one is in the books. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
Gino, late fourth, back-to-back stops, 3rd and 1, then 4th and 1. How'd you slam the door?
Willpower. I had 8 tackles, 3 sacks, but those 2 plays, that's pride. Low pads, hands first, blow it up. Maryland thought they'd bully us not in the horseshoe. We took it, flipped the field, and put it away, 45-28.
45 points again. What does that say about your offense right now?
Says when we play our brand, it gets ugly fast. Maryland's a good team, but we dictated pace and we finished. Everybody keeps looking for a ceiling. Stop. This is what we do.
Next question.
Coach Sergio Ezekiel, back-to-back stops on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 late. How big was that?
That was the game. Sergio said, not today, twice. Same yard, same fight. That's big-time football. 1-2 power and poise. When your D-line closes like that in the 4th, you deserve to win.